Good afternoon, everyone. I just wanted to get this message out there because I'm here in Lviv, Ukraine. I'll show it to you. You can see the city center from where I'm at over there. And every day I see like two to three young adults, teenagers with lip fillers. And I've seen it in Kiev. I mean, I've never seen this amount of lip filling being done. And I'm just like, who's telling these women not to love their bodies? Like, oh my God, like I'm not perfect. My teeth are crooked and I have this, but it's like you go out into nature and you look at trees and you look at birds, and the trees have all sorts of things going on, and birds, they're not complaining about how they look and how they have different colored feathers or different types of beaks, and I'm just like, what kind of message are we sending? And what kind of message are you sending to the next generation? To not love yourself, to not love the way you were made. And I'm hearing a lot of side effects from these. Like there's one woman, her filler started to move, and that's why she removed them. Another lady didn't put sunscreen on and they swelled up. Another one, they turned black. And I'm just like, why can't we have just people that love themselves, that love their bodies? And I think it's important for each person to be okay with how they're made. Like even I stopped coloring my hair. It's like, okay, I have gray hair, but so what? Like that's all right. Like why should I hide that if my hair wants to have some gray hair in it? No, it's kind of, if my hair wants to have gray in it, like let it have gray in it. Why are we hiding gray hair? Why are we not liking our lips? Why are we not liking our breasts? Why are we getting big asses? Why do we have to even be like the Kardashians? Like, who is telling us not to love ourselves? Like, this is awful. And I just want people to love their bodies and how they're made. And if you have crooked teeth, have crooked teeth. If like like I made a mistake of getting laser surgery on my eyes back in 2015 because I got tired of wearing contact lenses, and I suffered from dry eyes for 2 to 3 years. Like I had to put drops in every hour. And then after that I promised myself I'm never going to modify my body in any way. Like why do I want to cause suffering to myself? And so this is just a message to all the young adults out there. Love your bodies. You're fine the way you are. Like screw it, like if you have thin lips, be okay with it. If you have big lips, be okay with it. There's people that are making their skin look darker. There's people that are making their skin look lighter. And I'm just like, just love the way you were made. Like there is nothing wrong with you. You're perfectly fine. You house God's spirit. This is the temple for God's spirit that lives inside of you, that's in everything. And like be like the birds. Like they don't complain about the way they look. Be like the trees. Like they're growing all over the place and they don't complain about getting old, and they love the way they look. And so I think we should just be more like nature. Nature is okay with everything. And please love your bodies. Love the way you were made. There's nothing wrong with you. The best thing you can do is like watch videos on learning how to love yourself. And and then when you become beautiful to yourself is when you're beautiful to everyone else. When you love yourself is when everyone else can love you. And I mean, it's the other thing is the McDonald's lines. When I first came to Lviv 2 months ago, McDonald's was closed, and now I look and there's like always lines outside of it. It's packed. That's another example of not really loving your body because it's not very nutritional food. Like I think I've only had McDonald's once this year. Like I would only have it once a year because I know it's not nutritional value. I know it's not real food, and so we're supposed to be putting like good food inside our bodies. When we love our bodies and we love ourselves, we put nutritional, healthy food inside. And that's why I love um, being born in a village in Ukraine. That's kind of how I was taught, is to eat organic food. from directly from the garden. And so I was kind of raised that way, to not eat junk food, to not eat fast food. And so I kind of feel bad for the current generation that didn't get to grow up on a farm, and they don't really understand what healthy food is, and what they should be eating. So I guess, like when I figure out how to fix my hair, because I'm trying to grow my bangs out. When I figure out how to fix my hair, because it's driving me nuts. And I will do another series on because I'm still new to this whole channel thing, but I want to help people eat healthier and stay away from soda, stay away from junk food and fast food. Eat things like quinoa and rice, like tirone and borscht, and home cooked Ukrainian food is 10 times better than fast food or McDonald's. Like, what happened? Like, why are you guys like, are they putting something in McDonald's to get people addicted, like MSG? And so that's like my message for today. My mother told me, you need to keep your video short because no one's going to listen 30 minutes. And I'm like, well, this is a pretty short one. Love your bodies. Love the way you were made. There's nothing wrong with you. Don't listen to anyone else. Stop watching the music videos with the big lips. They're just trying to brainwash you into not loving your bodies and putting, like, what was it? Acid, some sort of acid into your lips. And then it might move around. Like, I don't know what it feels like, but this kissing, is kissing even normal with those things? And that's just my message for today is love your bodies, love the way you're made, and teach others how to love their bodies. Because it's okay not to be perfect. We're not meant to be perfect. We're meant to be perfectly imperfect. And so, like, look at this spot right here. Like, I want to get rid of it. I don't know how, but it's okay. If it wants to be there, it wants to be there. Like, whatever. And all I put on today was powder, just a little bit of powder. Like, I know I have issues. I know I have scars from acne, and it is what it is. Like, it's okay. It's okay to be imperfect, imperfectly perfect. Even organic food doesn't look perfect, and like they throw it away. They'll throw a tomato away for not looking perfect or whatever. But that's some of the healthiest food you can eat, is the food that doesn't look perfect. Because if bugs are eating it, if worms are eating it, that means it's healthy. If you buy food where like it's not being eaten, it probably has way too many chemicals, and the bugs are like, hell no, I ain't eating that shit. Like, that's why I buy groceries from the grandmas on the street. I don't go to supermarkets. I buy them from the grandmas on the street. Those beans don't look perfect, but I know they came from her garden. And even if they do have, like, if they were eaten, that means that if the bugs like them, then it's organic, that there's no chemicals. And so it's okay to be imperfect. Like, love yourself, love your body. It's all right, you know? You were made a certain way for a reason. Be okay with it. Now, can you improve your body by running, by doing yoga, by meditating, um, doing pranayama? Yes, of course you can. You need to be putting good things into your body and like surrounding it and feeding it good water and good sunshine. But you don't need to be modifying it. You really don't. That's going to cause you more problems. Like, look at how I suffered for 3 years from dry eyes, and now I can't see at night. My night vision went to shit. I used to be sharpshooter in the military, and now, like, forget it. It's just everything went out of whack, and so I should do a thing about LASIK surgery, tell my story. I'll do that in another um thing, in another video. Um but that's Please love yourselves. Please love your bodies and your lips, and everything about you is fine. Even if you have crooked teeth like me, okay? Love yourself.